What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, welcome. Today I wanted to film a makeup tutorial for when I put in a little bit extra effort. Most days I don't wear foundation or hardly any concealer. I just do the bare minimum. But today I want to show you what a full face of makeup would look like with bronzer and blush and highlight and everything like that. So let's go ahead and jump right in. And if you're wondering about my pink hair, I did, oh my gosh. If you're wondering about my pink hair, I did upload a video about how I toned it to be this color, and I will link it in the description box below for you guys to check that out. But other than that, let's just go ahead and get started. So I already did all of my skincare and applied my sunscreen so far, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. So I'm gonna start out with concealing, and I'm using the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer. I don't know what color. I think this might be the fairest shade or the next up from like the fairest shade. And I'm just gonna use a little bit under my eyes and on any blemishes, like this little guy right here. And I'm just gonna use my fingers to blend this in. I always take my concealer up on the top of my lid as well, just because I do tend to have a lot of veins showing through on my upper eyelid. And this concealer is so creamy and just blends in so effortlessly, and you can find it at the drugstore. I'm sure most of you have heard of it before, but if you're in the market for a new concealer, I would definitely recommend. Okay, so if I ever want to use like a base on my face, I would typically go for like a tinted sunscreen. I don't like the feeling of foundation. I feel like I get almost claustrophobic or something. I don't know, it's just, I just don't like the feeling. So I'm not gonna use any foundation, but this would be the time to use any type of foundation that you like, or a tinted sunscreen. Going in the brows, pretty much do the same thing every day. Just brush them up with a little spoolie, and then I go in with the Anastasia brow powder. And I use the light shade from about here to here, and then the dark shade to fill out the outer part. And I still am dealing with a lot of sparse patches from when I accidentally shaved my eyebrow. It's okay. But I just like to feather this in and make it look as natural as possible. I don't like the look on me of an overfilled or like perfect lines. I just like it to look natural because my brows aren't very similar, and it's fine. And then just really focusing on that outer corner with the dark color where it's really sparse. Okay, and then I just go ahead and brush that all through so it softens the lines and doesn't look too perfect. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced dark chocolate bronzer, and I have some Sultana on right now, so my body is a lot darker than my face, so I'm just gonna warm up my face. Oh my gosh. I have no nails right now, so I'm gonna focus on just the areas that would get bronzed naturally, so like the upper temples, down the bridge of the nose, I'm going to slightly contour, but I don't do like a crazy sculpted contour. I just do it really lightly, so. And just kind of bring it up into the hairline. And down the cheekbones. Down the neck. And then with what's left on the brush, I kind of just sweep it across like the rest of my face, my eyelid, just so it all blends really nicely together. And then just down the bridge of the nose. So I like it to be subtle and not too overdone. I just think that's what looks best on my face. But again, you can do as much or as little as you prefer. And I'm gonna go in with the NARS Sex Appeal blush, and this is my all-time favorite, just pinky blush. And I always like to smile just so it brings out like the apples of my cheeks, and then just bring it upwards. And then I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. And then I'll go ahead and apply 2 coats of mascara. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Spotlight in Opal. And this is just like a travel size, but it's a cream highlight. And I'm just gonna wipe the excess off because a lot gets on this brush. And I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight the high points of my face. So, bridge of my lip, higher parts of my nose, and then the high points of my cheekbones. And the warmth of your fingers really helps blend in the product, especially this cream highlight. I feel like it just warms it up and just blends really effortlessly into the skin. Okay, and then finally, I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. This is a lip plumping lip gloss, and it does sting a little bit at first, but I don't know if you can tell, it also has this kind of, I don't know, like opal sheen, where it's like purpley undertones. I don't know what is the name of that? Like iridescent maybe? I don't know. But I just like to add a little bit, and you want to make sure that you're only applying it to your lips and not getting outside of the edges, just because that area might turn just a little bit red, just because it is plumping. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add this. And then I always add a little bit extra in the middle. Okay, so this is the final look. You can still see some like redness and freckles through my skin just because I don't have any foundation on, but that's totally fine with me. I like the way that it looks on me personally. And you can see how my lips have gotten more red and almost, I think they look fuller. I just love that that lip gloss. It definitely like stings a little bit, but it works. So this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good day. That was so awkward. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.